Anderson, and this is my friend Allison Hepner, and
Hi.
we're going to tell you all about the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, the parade. It's just coming right behind us, and the first one to lead off is the Veterans of Foreign Wars, as they always do. What a great group of men. Here they come. I can see them right now. The Veterans of Foreign Wars is on a mission to foster the camaraderie among United States veterans of overseas conflicts. We also serve our communities, and they're a great help with the kids here in town, our school kids. They work with the local schools to do the Patriots Pin, the Voice of Democracy, and other activities and for our youth, but also for our town. Behind us over here, we're at the town offices, and we have a beautiful memorial that the VFW helped put together. And all through the year, they have all sorts of events. Coming up is one of them, is the Wreaths Across America. Allison, have you ever heard about the Wreaths Across America?
No, I have not. Let me know.
Well, it's $15 for that wreath, and we have the paperwork here inside the town offices, town of Pinetop-Lakeside, and they will come and place a wreath on every veteran in the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, and they also go out to like Springerville, Eager. So to me, it's one of their best events. And they have a memorial here before they take them out to all of the different cemeteries in
So
town.
they're placing the wreaths on each of the cemeteries?
They place the wreaths on each one of the headstones, and it's just one of the many things that the VFW does. Now they're coming behind us here, or by us here. We're all waving at them. They've got the state flag.
The Jeeps.
They've got the American flag. What else is? Oh, look at all the Jeeps too.
Yeah,
they
so
have
many Jeeps.
These are all the great guys of the VFW. Hey, John.
Morning.
Got to say hi to my buddy, John Beeler.
Yes, yes. Looks like we also have the Fishers of Men for Veterans. It's over the hills and through the woods. Fishers of Men for Veterans go with backpacks, also a warm blanket to keep them warm, and food to give them, with the pen in hand to help them get the help that they need. With lots of love when changing one's heart at one time, for we love our freedom. So Fishers of Men do a lot of good in the community. We actually work with them with Meals on Wheels to get food out to veterans out there in the woods.
And they're passing us right now, right out front of the town offices here. And they've got a huge trailer that they go out and they help support whatever causes that they need to support in our town.
Yep.
Now, coming up next, if you cannot hear them, this is the Timber Mesa Fire Department and the medical team, and they're dedicated to provide superior emergency safety and educational services to all of our customers here in town. Do you know that Allison, Timber Mesa Fire Department services 100+ square miles up here in just in their district?
Oh yeah, they're a little noisy too.
Yeah, you think? Do they not know we're talking about them right now? Can you be quiet for a minute? I personally have been in their ambulances. They're very nice.
They're very nice. Hopefully it wasn't anything too bad.
But they're here to help serve our needs and they fight the forest fires as well.
They're busy.
We love them. I love their trucks. I'm like a little kid.
So that first truck is an engine truck. Did you know that's what it's called?
The E13.
Yep, that's an engine. That's for engine. E for engine. In fact,
all right.
We have our ambulance followed behind them. We also, so they call it, there's like a Type 3, which is a wildland truck. It's the best wildland truck. Type 6, which is a smaller truck. They got the water tenders. It's stuff you learn when you're in the service.
Look how shiny clean that is. That is just
and they have the CON for our communities. So that's awesome, because it helps, especially, if we're going to pay taxes, we should try to get that services as well.
And they're all good guys. I know Tabor is at the Timber Mesa, Tabor Heisler, and he's on our town board.
Yes,
he's on the town council.
Yes, and his beautiful wife works at the hospital.
See?
Did you know that? See?
Community.
Oh,
and what else does Tabor do? The lights at Christmas on Evergreen.
Is he the one that does that?
Behind the Pinetop Post
know
Office.
that. Go Tabor. I mean, they're a great family. And
they are. And they service the whole town, or the whole Timber Mesa Fire Department is just, they're good people.
Yes.
They work hard for us. And like I said, personally, after a little crash I had, they loaded me up and took me to Summit Healthcare.
Yeah.
where I might have even seen Tabor's wife. Who knows?
Probably, yeah, probably. So look what we have to coming next.
Okay.
It's the Humane Society of the White Mountains. The Humane Society of the White Mountain is proud to serve this community and the homeless pets. They are a 501c3, and their funding comes from fundraisers and donations. They want to thank the community for their support and giving to them, and they have some amazing pets to look. So if you're looking for that extra family, person, you're missing that little heart, that your heart's missing that little puppy.
I
or
used
that
to
big
be
dog.
on the board with them, and they're what an awesome group they are. And this is the Humane Society of the White Mountains, folks. This is not. I mean, they will take everything that you can hand them.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Dina.
Oh yeah, okay.
There's.
Aw.
See, and look at how beautiful
is a
they
beautiful
did
float.
their. Look at that.
It's bringing in the fall. That's what they're
is.
doing.
I love their float. This is
There's
so
the puppy
wonderful.
kids. Oh, kids are going to be excited. Oh, sweet
The
puppies.
puppies dancing. Now,
Donations.
next up is the Navajo County Sheriff's Department. Obviously, it's led by our Sheriff David Klaus and the Sheriff's Posse. And Allison, this is another near and dear because my husband's involved in this. And he is sitting in the front seat of the truck.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's not driving. He's a passenger? Or?
Yeah, he's a passenger.
Oh,
That's
there he
Anderson there.
is.
We call him
There he
Anderson.
is.
And
Oh,
there's your friend Glenn.
Yeah, hey, Glenn. Awesome.
So they do search and rescue, and here comes the posse on their horses.
Woo!
It's a great group of guys.
They also do the
help
mail
out.
run, right?
Yes, they do the mill run, the Pony Express mill run.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
So they're the good guys in town, and they do a lot of good work for the community. They hold their barbecue in August, and to raise money, to raise funds, and now they're totally supported by the Sheriff David Klaus.
Yes, great sheriff,
They
by the
just
way.
keep
Good
coming,
man.
Allison. Oh, these are somehow those trucks or those horses have to get home. So
Dang, look at all that.
so why don't you pick up the stuff that's on the road, guys?
It's fertilizer.
Anyone?
Nothing like smelling fertilizer in the morning,
I'll see
you know?
you later, John.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They're having the posses they have a barn for some of the horses just right behind Blue Ridge High School, and tonight they're having their annual barn party, which I might be a little bit of a part of that.
Awesome. Well,
Hey, Chuck.
how long has your husband been with the Sheriff's Posse?
He's been there about 10 years,
Oh,
and he
wow.
was the president when it was a bad year for him to be the president.
Oh.
So many people got lost, and they were 24/7 out there in the.
My
thick of
brother
things.
was one of those people.
Really?
Yeah, my brother got lost in Linden, and when he was a little kid, and he was out there in the snow. And Posse came out. Everybody came out, and they found him. It was pretty late. And I remember
which
him.
brother? What?
It's my brother that's here,
This
that
one
you
here?
met. Yeah.
the one that's really
What was he?
young.
Really young. He was probably like 11, I think, when he got lost. And the only thing that saved us was he had his cell phone on him, and he barely had the bars. And I remember it was dumped snow, so much snow
Oh,
in
wow.
such a quick time. But he was out there with the dogs, and we had him lay with the dogs and stay with the dogs. And I remember just laying on my horn because it was out behind the house. We have we're back up to the forest, and he couldn't hear it because it was so dense because of the snowing. So they got out there
yeah.
on four-wheelers, and actually one of the firefighters helped too, and they found him. I'd say watch the dog's ears perk up, and you could hear somebody look around, and yeah. And the sad
Oh,
part
my
is he left
gosh.
his little dog out there, Laddie, which couldn't get over the snow. And luckily, the next day they went out searching. My dad and my brother went out searching. They found him in the same spot. He couldn't leave. So it's a good story. 2 days. Oh, 2 days.
Our community, Allison, is just by far the best supportive community.
Oh yeah.
Neighbors helping neighbors. What is our theme here? Over the river
it?
and through the woods.
Is that it?
I'm
what I
trying to
really wanted to
think here.
sing
Hang on.
over the hills. and
Over
through
the
woods.
hills and through the woods.
Yes.
And that's what the community gets together, and that's what they do. It's search and rescue, like you were just saying about your brother. But we
Yeah.
come together. The Humane Society holds a great event in August, a fundraiser, and it's amazing how many people give to the fundraisers up here, to Nature Center, to whatever the cause is. They're all there. There, so many lunches and dinners and fundraisers going on.
And you know, none of this could happen if it wasn't for the volunteers in our community.
Oh my gosh,
The,
yes.
the amount of people that actually go out and give their time. Time is precious.
Yeah.
And you know, to have that, I mean, we're always going to be a tight knit community, which is exciting to see. It really it just keeps us wholesome, I think.
Well, it does. And I don't. Uh, oh, and you know what? The town has a survey that we're doing. It's online on
Okay.
the townofpinetop-lakeside.gov, az.gov, townofpinetop-lakeside, az.gov. And right on the very front page of that, I don't know if you've seen it yet or not, it says survey. And the town wants to know what we can do to be better. How can we better serve you? And they've gotten 500, 600, 700 people that have said, "This is your voice. This is our
Yes.
town. What do you want us to do? What direction are you seeing the town going? And how can we be of help? The town itself." So
That's a beautiful thing because you know what? You only grow with your community, and you got to hear from your community. So please take the time to take that survey.
I totally agree with you.
So next up, we have the Arizona Game and Fish coming up with their side-by-side. Just so you know, they use this to help officers enforce highway vehicle laws and education. It's about safe riding, and that starts with buckling up your seatbelt and wearing a helmet. A reminder that kids under the age of 18 are required to wear a Department of Transportation, a DOT helmet. And side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes are only licensed drivers may operate these on maintained Arizona Game and Fish Road. Look at that. Smart little bird in there with a hat, a helmet on, DOT. Keep those kids safe.
Oh, and they do need to, Allison. It's just, it's a shame that so many accidents happen out in our woods.
Oh,
In
yeah.
the forest, and they just come up here. They're on vacation, and it's safety first. And even in the neighborhood where you grew up and I live, those kids are running up and down the streets, just going crazy. And,
Well, I live out in Linden now, and they're
Yeah.
doing that out there too. And it's important because the other thing is when you're out in the woods, you're less broadband, less access. You have our fire departments coming in, trying to get there, and you know what?
Yeah.
Avoid it. Seatbelt
know,
and helmet. Be safe.
I worked for Cellular One for years. They're one of another great business here in the town or the city of Sholo, and they would call me late at night and say, "I need you to ping a phone." So I'd have to call our technical guys and ask them because they can't. First they're going to try to ping the phone, and I guess now this was 10 years ago, but modern technology, they can really pinpoint exactly where
Yes.
that phone is. And so it was interesting, even back then 10 years ago, they were trying to do search and rescue via the phones. And I always tell my husband, take your phone. And he goes, "Why? Nobody's going to call me." I go, "It doesn't matter.
It's
You're
a
out in the
GPS
woods."
location now.
That's right.
Yeah, it can save a life. We've done that at Clear Creek before, and because we had our phones, we were able to. Somebody jumped off a cliff and didn't hit the water. We were able to save a life because of that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's a great resource, especially when you're out in the community, having fun, and something goes wrong.
And
need
you
help.
know what? The over the mountain and through the woods, we're called the Rim.
Yes.
Come on up the hill. We always say come up the hill, and people are like, "I thought you lived on a mountain." We just say we're going down the hill or we're coming up the hill. But there are, when you just said Clear Creek,
Mhm.
there's so many wonderful things to do up here
Yes, there is.
in the White Mountains.
Oh yes.
And we are huge on the hiking up here, and working in the visitor center for the town. I can't tell you how many people that I send on hiking trails, 200 miles of hiking trails, except that I send them to Woodland and I send them down here to the Nature Center. So-
No, that they should go there. Here we have Game and Fish coming up with their patrol boats. So they use these patrol boats to patrol the local lakes and check fishing licenses. So make sure you got those on you. And then they're also checking required safety equipment. Please, when you're out there fishing, wear a life jacket. Children, put life jackets on children. If you're on a kayak, a paddleboard, or a boat, life jackets. Any child under the age of 12 or younger must wear a life jacket. Don't forget that. Very important. Wear it just like it says on that float. Get that life jacket on. You can save a life.
And my husband, he's 79 years old. Get a life jacket on your 79-year-old.
Yes.
Well, for you, it'd be your grandfather.
And
but-
here's their water hauling trailer. So Pinetop Region of Arizona Game and Fish Department hauls over 775 gallons of water to wildlife in the last 3 years of this historic drought. So the water is donated by Arizona Sportsmen for Wildlife, Arizona Deer Association, Arizona Elk Society, and the Arizona Antelope Foundation. And again, back to our volunteers. that cannot be happen without our volunteers hauling a large portion of this water.
That's right.
And out to our wildland. What the heck? And there's people not. Obviously, people are a little impatient today. What the? Oh well.
Oh, look, and we have our drone. Somebody has a drone up there. Whose drone is that?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I know that. I think it's somebody playing next door. They just want to, they want to get a good.
Okay.
They want to get up front.
Oh,
up front seats.
There you go.
That's what they're looking for. But yeah, if you're out here and you're in a vehicle and you're watching from your phone, please, please, please make sure you're staying off the road. We got kids running in, getting candy, and we just want it to keep it. It's all about safe prevention.
It is. And people can drive around Woodland Lake Road and drive over to Woodland Road and get around the parade. And this happens every year, so this is not a surprise to the locals. But I will say, the town of Pinetop-Lakeside has 4,000 people year-round, and we have about 50,000 in the summertime, as we all know. So
awesome.
What's coming up here? Oh, is this Green Tree?
Yep.
Green Tree and the Best Westerns in Pinetop, some of our best hotels on the mountain. Wonderful people to work with.
Oh,
they're great people, great rooms, and I think they're still kind of reasonable. So they want you to come and stay in one of their comfy beds on their property, and you'll never know who you're going to see in the big bad wolf, or it could be the sweet little granny. You never know what's going to happen here on the mountains.
They help a lot out with the White Mountain Film Festival that we have coming up here in October. Oh, look at that scary thing. Oh, there's a little bit of Halloween.
There's the big bad wolf.
Oh, the big bad wolf. That is awesome.
Granny, there's Granny. We see her too. Oh, that is a great float. I love that.
That's awesome. Is that Simon?
That is so good.
That is wonderful.
Yep.
Oh, loving it. See, that's about getting into it.
That is.
Over the woods and through the hills. There we go. To Grandma's house we go. They did a fantastic job at that. That was like nail on the head.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Miss White Mountain Apache Rodeo, Little Bit, Sharani, Lila Henry. Miss White Mountain Apache Rodeo, Little Bit, 2022-23. Sharani, Lila Henry, sorry, my tongue is getting twisted, would like to wish everyone a safe and enjoyable time at the annual Fall Festival. And like always, be safe and God bless to all. Thank you. What a beautiful horse. What a beautiful little girl. Oh, she's like my daughter's age. Look at these beautiful little.
And their horses they're so pretty. Look at how decorated they are.
Oh, they did such a great job.
This is just great.
Look at that. Look at
and you know what? These are all three of these ladies are part of the White Mountain tribe, the Apache tribe, and they're all riding together. Do you see that, Allison? Because that number is 32, which is way back here because we have more than 32 entrants.
So maybe we can talk about a little bit. There's Miss White Mountain Apache tribe, Shatalia Tatla is one of them, right?
And Princess Kylie Guy is one of them as well.
And Princess Delilah James. And Apache toddler girl Charlene Raylan Carroll.
Oh, wait, hang on one second. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. This is the Cactus Bloom Cantina. It's a horse trailer, and it's fixed up as a bar, and you can have the Cactus Bloom Cantina come to your party, to a bachelor party or a coffee bar, but they're there for you for any kind of party you're going to have.
And now we have Blue Ridge. I was class of 98.
Oh, my God. You can hear them
Junior High. Here we go.
You can hear them.
Yep, everywhere you go in these beautiful mountains, you can find a Blue Ridge Yellow Jacket buzzing around. Our Blue Ridge families are woven into the White Mountains and form a tight-knit community. There we are again. Yes, we do. At Blue Ridge Junior High, we want all students and families to feel welcome and supported. We want all the students to know we value you exactly as you are and are dedicated to creating an experience that helps you become even more. You're capable of learning and achieving success. You matter, belong, and are an important part of the Blue Ridge family.
And I will say that they nailed it on their float. It's a great float. They have a picture of the mountains. They have the trees. They have everything. And we just saw Granny earlier over the mountain and through the woods. So this coming up, speaking of Blue Ridge, I can hear him. Can you hear him?
Yep.
I love this song.
Yep, feeling the groove.
Here we go. I hope they keep that song going when they get up here. But the Blue Ridge High School, it's over the mountain and through the woods, along with the float. The Blue Ridge High School was the float. We already had that, and now we've got the Blue Ridge Band.
And there's the bee.
And there's
The bee
what
just
is the
hanging out in
bee?
the back.
Tell us about the
The
bee,
yellow
Allison.
jacket, the yellow jacket, just hanging out in the back. I'm sure that's pretty different than when I was in school over 20 years ago. But yeah, there we go. Look at
Oh,
isn't
look,
this cool
that's
spirit.
the
Woo,
king and the
yeah, it's
queens and
homecoming
the-
weekend, I guess.
Hey
is coming
guys,
up.
girls.
Good job. Look at that. Oh, fancy. You got the football players. You know
Oh my
that
gosh,
when I
yes.
was in high school, we won state every single year. Just saying. Just saying. Yep. Every year we took state home.
Yeah, Blue Ridge is our community. We go back to our community. The support that our community gives to our schools, Blue Ridge schools, and these guys and girls are just awesome.
And this is the NAVIT program. So you
Right.
can go in and train as a nurse. You can train as a police officer, a firefighter, a welder. Man, I wish they had this in school when I was there.
So don't you? I mean,
Oh.
I am a huge supporter of trade schools. And
Yes.
we have NPC and we have this NAVIT program. And a lot of my friends' children are taking that route. They're going to be, plumbers or welders
Yeah.
or nurses or technicians.
Mechanics. I mean, look
Anything.
at the Blue Ridge has brought it.
Well,
It's
my
been brought.
goodness.
I mean, it's just
This-
they're here in full force.
Who needs a script for all of this?
Look
This
at
is
that
crazy.
beautiful house they built
Oh my
out of
gosh.
sticks. Is that popsicle sticks?
It looks like it doesn't. It is.
Yes.
It does. It looks
That
like it.
is beautiful. And
We've
we
got
our-
the cheer squad coming up. And here's our marching band. This is where we need to try to dance
Yeah.
to the band. Don't stop now.
Yeah, come on. We're right here.
Look,
Let's
this
go.
is so cool.
Hopefully they'll go here soon. Give them some room. Give them some room.
Yeah, they're a little bit out of order, folks, so we're just doing the best we can.
Next up, we have the White Mountain Jeep Recreation Group that you're going to see following the band here. And the Jeep-based recreation group is family-friendly and open to Jeep owners and others who live in or visit the White Mountains of Arizona. You don't have to drive a Jeep, but it's obviously more fun. We're responsible and follow tread lightly guidelines. No politics and have fun. Look at everybody getting out there. It's all about, have you seen these Jeeps and how they get around, like their
on the rocks?
creepy crawlers on
Yes.
the rocks?
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. And
Now,
I can
this
see
is
that.
a Jeep group, and they follow the rules. They know what. That's the sassy Squatch.
That's a friend of mine, Bianca's vehicle. I'm pretty sure.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
They
no,
still
no,
have
no.
a little bit of mud on them. After our rains last night, they didn't all get washed up.
No, it's proud.
But
you
we
know.
need the rain, so
Yeah.
we're not complaining.
Not
They
at all.
keep on coming. Look at this.
Look at all the group. Oh, look at the little girls. Be
Red is my
safe.
favorite color, so
Mhm.
there
Oh,
you
is it
go.
really?
Yeah. I have
my
a red
husband's
car.
too. My husband's too.
So cute.
What are they doing? Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh, fancy. Showing off. See how they crawl on things? That's pretty
Now-
crazy.
I think what they do is they're proud of the mud on the side of their Jeeps, Allison. But this guy is going to crawl up on top of another Jeep's tire. Woohoo!
Yeah. All right.
Look at that. That is so cool. Get the picture,
Get the
everybody
picture.
wave.
No, the fun that they're having.
But they drive responsibly. They go out there and have fun. They do not tear up our woods. I will have to say they know to stay on the roads out in the woods and not make your own trail. So they're really cool. I love this.
This is
They're-
awesome.
Yes. This is the first year that I have personally seen them in the parade, and I'm glad that they showed up for us today.
I think that's
They-
great. You know, again, it comes back to community and fitting into what you like to do and getting out there and enjoying our
yeah.
beautiful forests.
And people, like, what's there to do? I'm
Mm-hmm.
fortunate that I work in the visitor center at the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, and I can share. I've been up here 20 years. You've been up here a lot longer. Were you born here?
No, I came up here in, I think it was 02, 03.
Okay, that's when I came up here.
No,
02.
actually I lied. 19, because I was 13 when I got here. So I've been over here 30 years. Let's just say
yeah.
that. Okay.
But watching the growth and watching the people, like, again, it's the community. And I don't know where else we would live. We lived
No.
30 years down in Phoenix, and honestly, there's nowhere else in the country I'd want to live.
No, it's beautiful. You know, when the Arizona the town of Pinetop Lakeside does the Balloon Fest.
Balloon Festival, end of
Oh,
June.
getting up there and seeing our community from the top down
Oh,
is incredible.
Isn't that fun? Now that's the last weekend in June.
Yes.
Because you brought that up.
Yes,
and
might as well get
it's
into it.
one
Huh?
of the town events.
It's an incredible event.
And next up, oh my gosh, next up is
looks like, is this the Dance Academy?
no, this is the White Mountain Animal Hospital.
Oh, okay.
It's a full-service clinic, and my dog Allie is part of that animal hospital. She goes there and gets her shots and checkups. They do large and exotic animals, and Dr. Oli is the primary vet there. He's chief of staff. He's adding on, from what I understand. He's just overgrown or outgrown his area here.
Yeah, look at
Hey,
that.
doctor! Dr. Oli! Hey,
Look
guys.
at that. Oh, my gosh.
That is so cute.
And they do all types of animals.
They do. And actually what
oh,
he...
look at the little kitty. I'm
Doctor-
sorry. Oh, the doggies. I just can't help
know.
it. You
Oh,
just
but look
want
at the
to love
dog.
on them. Look at the babies.
Dr. Oli, here he comes again in the bib overall and his old Jeep. But Dr. Oli also is the veterinarian for Arizona up in Williams.
Oh,
So he does the bears, the lions, tigers, bears, and things as well.
that's incredible.
And he's been up here forever. Great man, great White Mountain Animal Hospital.
That's part of our community again.
And here comes
Miss White Mountain Apache Queen. 2022 to 2023, Miss White Mountain Apache Queen Destiny Kisei. She is proud to represent the White Mountain Tribe on behalf of Chairman Kisei I'm going to need help with this. My tongue.
Velasquez.
Yes, my tongue cannot do it.
I just said.
And the executive office. Well, that's incredible. Oh, look at that.
Oh, we're doing candy today.
Yep. Kids are getting ready
It's
for
okay.
this.
Oh, here comes the Dance Academy, and they are coming by fast. The Dance Academy up here in our community has been here for 33 years. Those girls do not look 33 at all. Okay. The Dance Academy is annually voted the best dance school on the mountain. See, on the mountain. We're in the mountain. Oh, they're dancing for us.
This is awesome. Oh,
And,
candy.
So come in and join. Look at that. They are awesome. They're good, and they're all ages. Look at that.
This is awesome. Well, you know, and it's great. It's a great sport for these girls to get involved and keeps them healthy, flexible, moving.
And
It's
you know,
awesome.
it's kind of hard to get to know people up here sometimes. This is an excellent way for your kids. You move up here. We have a lot of new people that have moved to our mountain, and get your kids involved. Get them into the Dance Academy. Get them going.
a team. Get them engaged in other kids. It's just
And
great.
they did a beautiful job on their float. Look at this.
And everybody dance now.
And
Get
it
out
says, and through the woods to the land of sweets.
Oh, this is a little Hansel and Gretel we got going on.
Yes, isn't that cute? Look at
That's
those
original.
trees.
That's very good.
That is awesomeness. Uh-oh.
This is awesome.
Yeah, that is really that is so cute that they did that. We've got a lot of floats this year.
And some really incredible jobs. I mean, our
I think
judges
so.
they're up for a test. I mean, this is going to be I'm glad I'm not a judge. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Well, when you think about the rain we had yesterday, everybody stuck through that. That was the car show parade where the cars all came up
that's
through the
true.
260. Everybody was still sat out in the rain to watch that, but I thought about these floats because they had to get them ready Friday night for early Saturday morning parade. But look at that. They did it.
Yeah.
Somehow they did it this morning, or they did it late last night, but they fixed it. It's beautiful.
Well, they had to have some kind of a garage.
Shelter
Yeah.
garage. I think they had to plan ahead, and even if they didn't have them, like the Dance Academy probably doesn't have one. But again, it goes back to our community and the support. They could ask one of these companies up here that has a big warehouse and say, can we just pull our trailer in and save it for a day?
And they would probably most likely get the help
I think
because
that
that's
they
what
would.
happens.
Because our town float, they put it over in our public works over on
okay.
Woodland Road. So
Look at this.
what do we have?
It says here we're at the White Mountain Apache second attendant baby boy, Davion Lakaya White. This little cutie, oh, I can't wait to see this cutie, is Davion Lakaya White, known to his family as Baby Kai or Sony. Oh, that's so sweet. Davion is the White Mountain Apache second attendant baby boy of the year 2022-23. I just love babies. I got to be honest. I mean, I having a 5-year-old now, get out of it, and it's just like, oh, the baby stretches and the little baby, I just love the babies.
And, I kind of like the baby stage, but I really like what
Oh.
your son's 5 years old.
Yeah.
I like that age.
Do you?
I like Ella, lady I work
Oh,
with.
yes.
Annie has a daughter, Ella, 5 years old,
Oh, look at how sweet
and
this little guy is.
and they're so cute. Oh my gosh, that is adorable.
Oh, baby boy of the year.
What was his name again?
I'm probably not saying it right, and I apologize, but it's I'm pronouncing as Davion.
Davion or Kai. They said
Lakaya.
Kai.
Lakaya.
Oh my God! Look at how cute he is.
Oh,
and
he's
he wants
seeing-
that drone.
Oh my gosh. I'm a proud mama.
She should be.
Oh, he's a little ham. Look
adorable.
at him. He's like, there's the camera. I'm ready. Oh.
They
and they got-
teach him young.
And look at him with the horse on the side of that.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's not. Look at how cute he is. Just precious.
All right. This is one of my favorites, and I have to admit I have not tried it yet. But one of the people I know have been to Blackbeard's Galley. This is a storm. There's a storm brewing, and tacos are everywhere. Beware of Blackbeard's Galley. We've lived in the White Mountains for 41 years, and now our family is living our dream and cooking in the beautiful White Mountains. So this is Blackbeard's Galley. It's a trailer. It's like a food truck, and he can come to your events.
Really?
He can come to our events, our town events as well. But it comes a time in every man's life when we must hoist the black flag, wash his hands, please wash your hands, and eat tacos. This is Blackbeard.
Who says no to tacos? No
Oh,
one does.
Nobody.
Why aren't they throwing out tacos?
Where's our tacos?
Where's our tacos?
Oh,
Okay.
they're cooking our tacos right now.
Yes.
And look on the side, it says Blackbeard's Galley. It's a food trailer. So you will see it around our White Mountains because they've been here for over 41 years.
That's incredible. Look at
So-
that. So it's family run.
Yes, family.
Family.
You know, like everything up here, all of our restaurants are family run. Bill and Trish Gibson own Charlie Clark's.
Yes.
41 years. Dennis, across the street from the town offices, the Chalet, close to 40 years.
Darby's.
Darby's.
I went to high school with Darby.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Red Devils. Sherry is.
Yep.
Red Devils is famous up here, but they also have a place down in the valley. But it's still family owned and run. Mr.
Oh.
Zeke's.
The Pasta House.
What's Hungry Buffalo?
Yeah, I mean, you just keep going. It's just all of them. It's just exciting. Yeah, in fact, Brenna and Anthony, who own the Pasta House, my kids go to school with their kids. And I
See?
used to work with Brenna when her dad owned Pat's Place. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, Brenna she was Shaffrey. but
Shaffrey, yeah, I know Pat.
Yeah, so
Oh
that's
my gosh.
that's who has
See? Small world. You get
It
get
is.
into this community, and we don't let you go. We're just
No,
you're staying.
Well, you don't want to leave because when you're part of a society and you're part of a community, you feel like you belong, and
Yes.
that's so important. And I remember actually going to school and getting my license. It was a long time ago, and I remember I had people. I wasn't. You're a kid. You do stupid things. But I had people in the back of my truck, and I was driving slow. Somebody saw me and told my mom. That's how tight-knit of a community we are. My mom knew before I even got done driving. I mean, it's just when I worked for the fire service, my brother got pulled over, and we heard him on the thing. And I texted him while he was getting pulled over, and he's like, because somebody got to me. I mean, it really is. I'm like, what'd you do, Jeffy? Going a little too fast. So it is that tight-knit community. But we have each other's backs, and we help each other, all the time. And it's just, everybody. You feel safe.
You do.
You know?
You do feel very, very safe. It's just one of those. And right now we're coming into our fall season.
Oh, it's so
And,
beautiful.
just looking across the Highway 260 White Mountain Boulevard, those leaves are starting to change. And in the next week or two, after this beautiful rain we had, which we need the rain, so none of us locals really complain when it rains.
No,
We're just
no.
on board with that.
Yes.
That's why we live up here. We know it's going to happen. So
Yep.
it's now it's the time of the year for people to start thinking about coming up to Pinetop-Lakeside.
So it looks like right now we're looking at the church here. The church exists to make it easier for people to know Jesus. They have been worshiping in and serving our community since 2010. Their Sunday morning worship experience meets at the Blue Ridge campus at 9:30 and 11 a.m. and includes activities for children of all ages and adults. Their weekly outreach programs are held at the Recenter in Pinetop. So I actually was married. The church is, Ernie.
Yeah, Ernie
Yeah.
and Debbie
So he
Jericki.
married me and my
Oh,
husband.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. And
Great
it's a
guy.
great atmosphere that they create. Great place, especially when you go and you can put your kids in the class during that time. It's pretty
During the
awesome.
worship service, yes.
Yes, yes. It's very awesome. It's very helpful. And then they also partner with the Recenter. So
Yeah,
they help the
that's part of
Recenter,
them.
and they donate to the Recenter. So the Recenter, just so you guys know and people know that don't know, is a unique community center, and they create a Jesus culture that doesn't require a Jesus response. So they're their own 501c3, and they're a non-faith-based 501c3, but they are a lot of churches up here, specifically the church, help them
Right.
to. And so in the community, what they do is they provide wraparound services to anybody needing assistance. So I work with them on housing and
Okay,
trying to
good.
help the homeless. I also work with them on getting grants and funding the initiatives. So they address social determinants of health throughout our community. So mental health, substance abuse, workforce, feeding people who can't afford feeding, food boxes.
They do lunch. They do lunch Monday through Thursday
I
at
just
the
saw.
Recenter.
Hey, Patrice! Patrice! Hey! Here's Patrice. She's getting married. This little thing's engaged. Coming up. Are you going to come around here and say hi? Hey, girlfriend. Oh, it's so good to see you.
And you're part of the church?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
We're
woohoo.
just
And
bragging
there's
about
Tia.
you.
That's Miss Recenter right there. Doing stuff with the Recenter right there. We got a family here. I know. I'll secretly see you later.
Oh, now it's a secret.
All right. Yeah, no, there's Tia, and then Tia's she's a Survive to Thrive coordinator, and so they're all
Okay.
about taking people from survival mode to thrive mode at the Recenter, and it's pretty
Well,
awesome.
I do. We have on
Yeah.
occasion people come into the town of Pinetop-Lakeside and they need assistance.
Yes.
And this is the first place I call is the Recenter.
Yes.
Or send them up there. And since you work with them, I'll just say this now. I have a brand new men's bike, a beautiful bike, that my 78-year-old husband at the time, he was 78, he had to have a bike. He can't get on it. He can't ride it. So I would like to donate it
Oh,
to
absolutely.
like the Recenter. And I don't want them to sell it. I want them to give this bike to someone who
Yes.
needs transportation.
Absolutely.
So
That would
I'll-
be huge.
I'll get with you and we'll figure out how
Yeah.
I get it to the Recenter
Absolutely.
or to you, Allison.
I'll connect you to Pam. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And they do that. They've given cars to mamas, single mothers, and
Right.
their
See,
families.
I just
by people donating though. in our community.
Yeah,
Aw.
there's several other organizations, but I thought they're going to sell it, or the person's going to
Nope.
give it away, and I'm like, no, this bike's over $100. Let's go here. Next up, we have Good Morning, and I'm proudly coming to you. I'm speaking for the lady on the float. I'm proudly coming to you from over the mountains and through the woods to represent my tribe. I'm Miss White Mountain Apache Princess, and my name is Cattell. Titla, and thank you for inviting me, and you have a blessed day in our beautiful White Mountains. White Mountain Apache tribe, and there she is, and I hope you can see her
just
right there. She
beautiful.
is. She's beautiful. She's
Good
good morning.
Oh.
Oh, and look at their another gorgeous float.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's got the elk. It's got the mountain cut out. It's just gorgeous. And the White Mountain Apache Princess, Shatea, is just a beautiful young girl. It's so exciting.
Oh, and then
to
we
have them.
have Miss White Mountain.
Thank you.
Sorry, wrong page. Then we have Janelle. I think it's Ginelli Cabello, is a permanent makeup artist relocated in the beautiful White Mountains of Pinetop-Lakeside, specializing in 3D microblading, ombre brows, and lip plush. Walking in beauty, brows, and lip is passionate about her and view each treatment as a masterpiece. And that is awesome, because I could use some masterpiece on my face. I'm not going to lie. I'm very lazy with this.
Well, look what we have again. We have another White Mountain Apache tribe princess, Delilah James. And Delilah is singing for us. She's the Miss White Mountain Apache Princess first attendant, Delilah. Delilah loves to go fishing. Look, she has fishing poles in her float in the back of the truck. She encourages everyone to go over the mountains and go through those woods and find an outdoor activity to have some fun. outdoor life is should be our tag up here because
Absolutely.
if you're sitting in your house, I don't even care if it's raining. If you're sitting around, this is not good.
So we are Tracks. The major accomplishment of our group is carving and maintaining 200 plus miles of trails over the White Mountains and through the woods. So look for White Mountain diamonds to lead the way. These diamonds safely guide the hikers and bikers through the forest. The trail crew works tirelessly from spring through fall, improving the trails and making them safe for passage. Over the mountains and through the woods, this is a nationally recognized trail system, and we're proud of Tracks. Tracks is a nonprofit organization of over 500 members. We log thousands of volunteer hours throughout our community, and our goal is to have our residents and visitors enjoy and utilize the trails with respect and to protect, reserve, and cherish our beautiful surroundings.
Wow.
Which is more volunteers helping us out. Beautiful things.
You know, on these trails, you know, the 200 trails we were talking about, they all connect in some way or another. And they work every day. They go out once a week. They go out and they maintain these trails. The nice thing about it is when people get lost again, we're talking search and rescue with the White Mountain Sheriff's Posse and the fire departments and all. But they have the diamonds that are marked on the trees, and so if you have cell service, you can call them and tell them.
Look at the small town tax. Look at that thing.
Uh-oh, there's two of them. That's pretty crazy. Providing relevant and up-to-date tax preparation services. This is the small town tax, and we're small town folk providing small town service. This means that your experience will be personal and homely. Come on and join our family. And I know there's another one, and he's probably coming up behind me. There's the blue one.
There they are.
We can see him.
Those are awesome. I want one.
No, you have 3 kids.
I know. It would be fun.
Just go bungee jump first.
I think having 3 kids feels like that. Look at that. It's just slick. Oh, look at how fun that is.
Crazy.
And how quick it turns.
He should be picking
That's
up
I was thinking the same thing.
The horse stuff and at least scooping it over here.
Yeah. That's a McLeod tool. That's what it is. I got wildland right there. See, this is our community. This is just, it's so comfortable.
Come on, spit it out. What is
I'm
it?
trying. It's just so
can't.
fun and neat to see
is.
everybody, and then see some of the new individuals coming into the community and contributing. It's about contribution.
You know, I kind of feel like a politician because I've never met a stranger in my life. I walked into Charlie Clark's last night, and some lady was standing there and her husband. It was really crowded, and I said, "Hi, I'm Susie. What's your name?" And she just kind of looked at me like, "Okay, I don't live here." And I go, "I don't care. I'm just telling you, it's a great place to visit, isn't it?" And she and I talked for a while, but and now she's involved. She's all excited to know what's going on our mountain.
Yeah.
And there's always something coming up next. What's that? What do
The
we
White
have?
Mountain Apache toddler girl, Charlie Raylyn Carroll. White Mountain Apache toddler girl, Charlene Raylyn Carroll wishes everyone a beautiful fall and a warm winter. She's the 2021-2022 White Mountain Apache toddler. God, we got the cutest kids.
Don't we?
Oh my gosh! And that one girl that was singing, that takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, and
to
she
sing
was young.
She was doing incredible.
She was like 8 years old or something, and she's out there singing.
Well, and then we have a lot of proud families. A lot of proud families.
The Apache tribe is family oriented.
Very proud.
They are.
Oh, what a beautiful.
There she is.
And
She's
doing
singing
it too. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, wow.
And again, with our mountain theme, they have a mountain and they have the trees.
It's just incredible.
They are, and they're dressed in their tribal outfits, and it's so much fun to be part of this community.
Oh,
They are part of the White Mountain community. They were here first.
And look at
actually.
these flowy skirts.
Uh-oh.
It's
I'm hearing
Ballet
music.
of the White Mountains coming on up.
I hear music.
Yep.
This is the Ballet of the White Mountains, and it has been in Pinetop-Lakeside for 11 years. The studio has seen hundreds of dancers over the years, and our director, Linda Bond, and instructor, Joseph Swavic, are professional teachers and performers, and we teach from ages 3 up. Come on out and see our beautifully remodeled studio.
Yes, somebody you know that a
The
vehicle
car,
drive-
a car
yeah.
crashed
There
into
is.
the
There's
studio.
Linda, beautiful Linda. Hi, Linda. And there's Josh. Oh, yep. Joseph's right here. Hi, Joseph. Good, good, good. All right. Yeah, no, they're so passionate about.
They are.
They're so
They
passionate,
are.
and they show they do the Nutcracker, and they do
That's
so many
right. They
things.
did the
and-
Nutcracker.
Yeah, and they do private lessons and just so many things. It's a beautiful, beautiful
You know,
program.
we have so many talented young people up here. And
Absolutely.
they did, what did they do? The Lion King
Yep.
at Blue Ridge? I did not go, but everybody bragged about it.
So it's a Clear Choice window cleaning. Clear Choice window cleaning services, all of the White Mountain residential and commercial. We guarantee our work, and we will not leave until you are 100% happy. Man, window cleaning. I remember doing that with newspaper and a
Yes.
kid. Would
yes,
love.
after the rains, everybody gets their windows cleaned, so they're going to
Yep.
be really busy in the
That's-
next few weeks.
And they know how to do it. I honestly, every time, I'm just like, you know what? If somebody can do it better, give it to them. Absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah. And as you get older, which you will find out years from now, that's something I just don't want to do anymore.
No.
I'm done. 72 years old. I'm not cleaning windows anymore.
Well, and speaking of doing better and building quality, the Pinetop-Lakeside has a survey where
That's right.
individuals in the Pinetop-Lakeside area can contribute to their voice and tell Pinetop-Lakeside what they want to see,
And
what they want to happen.
We have copies of that survey inside at the town offices, and it's also online at Pinetop-Lakeside az.gov.
Now we have the Baby Girl of the Year.
This is Miss Cattell Case, Baby Girl of the Year for the White Mountain Apache Tribe. She's royalty in our White Mountains, and they've got a Jeep all dressed up for this occasion, and Cattell is sitting on top in a boat, and here she is.
Look at how
She's
sweet
waving.
she is. Oh my
and
goodness.
you know how old little kids, how old do you think she is?
Three.
or
I would
four?
say three.
What a
Oh,
beauty, and she's
so
waving.
beautiful little baby girl.
And how they fixed up that Jeep. It's really, really cute.
And the band is bringing her in.
I'm telling you.
We have the Sholo High School Cougar Band that came down here to contribute to the town. The Sholo High School Cougar Band has been participating in the Fall Festival Parade for many years. The song for this parade are Welcome to the Jungle and Final Countdown, along with their fight song, Son of Westwood. Drum majors, Khaki Cowan and Garrett Horn, color guard captain Heidi Johnson, drumline leader Donovan. Thank you, Donovan. Diroma, color guard coach Kyla Jameson, and director Marshall Pratt. I need
got
them
all
to
of that
hyphen.
out.
I need them to hyphenate the names just so
Yeah.
I can my tongue can't catch up. I need to learn how to speak better with these names. The pronunciations that I'm failing upon.
Exactly. You know what we need? I was looking. We need some more water.
Okay.
But don't go anywhere.
Well, I'll get somebody to get us.
I'm looking for Tony to look over here.
Yeah. I'll get his attention.
Oh, look what your brother has.
Oh, he's so smart water. All right. So
Are you gonna be
back
smart
the blue.
now? Come
Here's the
on.
Back the Blue.
Back the Blue of Arizona is a big advocate of getting the community behind our law enforcement. Back the Blue. They have a little car that they've made that says Pinetop-Lakeside Police Department, and they're all decked out for fall colors.
Yeah.
Back
that's
the
awesome.
Blue. We do that.
Absolutely.
We love our police
Absolutely.
departments.
Yeah. Chief Barnes up here in Pinetop. We have Chief Provost in Sholo. We had Sheriff Klaus here. Definitely care about our first responders.
Yes. Yeah. And they all work well together.
Yes.
They all play in the same sandbox, and they work really well.
Oh, that's
I'm
all
real
about the
impressed with them.
community.
Yeah.
Focus on that community again. So this is the White Mountain Apache Tribe Princess and Prince and Princess. Greetings from the beautiful White Mountain Apache Tribe. Here are the District 4 Princess Kylie Guy and Prince Tristan Guy. They want you to dream big, be passionate, be persistent, and never give up on your dreams. Have a wonderful day. This is just, gosh, so many beautiful children. Just love it. I love getting your kids engaged and involved in the community at a young age is just so valuable to their future.
And their outfits are normally handmade.
Oh, she's dancing. Oh,
There we go. I want that outfit. Okay. And she's
sorry.
dancing,
my bad.
which is a great idea.
Is that your water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think the water's going to help me with my pronunciation? Is that what you're looking at? You're like, anything
Can you
to help
say
this woman?
Donovan 3 times fast?
Donovan. Nah, I got it now. See, thank you.
Okay, see,
It was the water.
it was all
I
about
was-
the,
I
well,
was
it's
quenched,
smart
parched.
water, Allison. So
That's true.
just
That's
saying
true.
now. We got some
I need
special water for you
I
today.
need all the help I can get. All right. Oh, my mic is a little far down. Let me
Okay.
fix that. Sorry, people couldn't hear. Here.
They-
Oh, we
they-
have
they
white
can't hear
mountain
us?
flowers. Oh, people coming in.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Hi, ladies. A little bit of flowers.
This is White Mountain Flowers, and they are. The lady made a bouquet for my birthday in August 18th. If you want to write that
I
down.
will.
August
I can put
18th,
that in
I
my
was
phone.
72. But anyway, this gorgeous bouquet came about, and the card on it was White Mountain Flowers. We have her information in the town office, but I will definitely buy more flowers from this
It
woman.
was beautiful.
Beautiful job.
You know what's neat? To get flowers when you don't expect it.
That's the best.
Oh, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, hands down, that's the best.
I
Yeah.
mean, if it's your anniversary, if it's your birthday, you kind of expect it.
right.
But if it's just like a
Just
Tuesday
because.
afternoon.
Yeah. Like, why did you send me flowers? Just because.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
am I in trouble?
Yeah.
No.
What did you do?
What- yeah,
What did you do?
What did you buy now?
No, I didn't. I got flowers just because recently, and I was just like,
Isn't that
yeah,
cool?
it was cool. So do the just because.
Yes.
You know, just because I love you. That's the best time to do flowers.
I agree.
You know, and I think, you could do flowers. It doesn't have to be just women getting the flowers. You can do flowers to guys.
For guys.
Yeah, and they do the
Yeah.
candy bouquets, and and so it works. But yeah, and flowers are just, they make you smile. They make you happy.
They do. Oh, and sunflowers. I'm from Kansas, so
Okay.
sunflowers are my favorite. And I have a tattoo of a sunflower on my shoulder.
Oh, look at you!
I got it when I was 70 years old.
Really?
I'm the only one in the family with a tattoo.
You waited till
my,
you were 70.
my two kids, my son and daughter. My daughter was mad because we have the same birthdays. Remember,
Oh.
August 18th.
August
And
18th, I got it.
And we were going to get them together last year, and I said, nah, I'm going to just go down. So
Looks like sunrise.
what
is
do we
coming up.
have? We've got the Sunrise Ultimate Mountain Adventure. This is our Sunrise ski area, and it's the mountain biking, lift rides, and the summer is in Arizona's best. The winter is snow skiing and snowboarding up there. They are in a major renovation right now. We're excited about that. They're going to fix up the hotel, and located. We're
Did you see the Yeti?
located in the White Mountains of Arizona. And from October 1st and 2nd, from 9 to 4, is the annual season ski passes and
Hey,
snowboard passes. And
Isn't that the same guy from the Christmas video that loses his teeth? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Way back there in the day. Look at him.
what's his name?
I forget.
What's your
Hey.
name? What animal are you?
He's a
You are
Yeti.
a Yeti? You
All
are
right,
a
got
Yeti.
the
See,
Yeti.
he's
Got the Yeti.
Okay.
He's the Yeti.
Okay,
But
what
he
are you?
reminds me of the one, the Christmas special back when far long ago, and they're like, man, I wish I would. If you know what it is,
Yeah, I
put it
think
in
I do.
the text, because the dentist, he's a little dentist, and he goes and he pulls out all the teeth of the big Yeti, and then the big nose guy,
Well,
Rudolph. Come on now.
My daughter's 45, so I think I stopped watching those shows many, many years
But
ago.
those shows were made like 60 years ago. That's what
I
I'm
might
saying.
have seen it.
Rudolph and the snowman sings,
Oh,
and he
okay.
comes out. You know what I'm talking
Well.
about out there. Anyway, so here we have the White Mountain Apache Rodeo Princess, Shaden Jean Rose Henry. Look at that. Water totally helped me out with my pronunciation.
See?
Hello, my name is Shaden Jean Rose Henry, and I am the new White Mountain Apache Rodeo Princess 2022-2023. Thank you for having me and my horse, Macho. Enjoy your day and be safe. I want to see this Macho horse. Oh my gosh, we got the crown dancers. Okay, I was worried we weren't going to get the crown dancers. I'm not even kidding, because I knew that they were in Farmington at the Balloon Festival
Oh,
there.
look at these. This is wonderful in their dresses
Oh, look at that.
and the crown dancers. These are the junior crown dancers.
Oh, that's,
so their fathers are probably over where you were talking about, but they are doing a great job.
Oh, that's so awesome.
This is the White River Elementary School. It's the Native American Club and the Student Council. And they came over the mountain and they came through the woods to be with us here today. White River Elementary Native American Club and the Student Council are here to share and dance and sing with the community of Pinetop-Lakeside and all of our visitors. We're a club that shares the song and dance as entertainment within our community, along with those crown dancers, and as a way to keep our identity and our traditions alive. We're Jayhawk strong, and we enjoy the mountain air and the beautiful scenery of the mountains.
Looks like Pinetop Fire is ushering in here. Dedicated and compassionate professionals providing life safety through education, emergency response, and community involvement to anyone, anytime.
And last but not least is our town of Pinetop-Lakeside float, our actual float. A lot of this design and hard work came from Annie DeRosier, who works with us here at the town of Pinetop-Lakeside. And she does a great job. All of the town people got together and put together this float. And we appreciate everybody. It's no place in Arizona that captures the essence of today's parade theme, over the mountain and through the woods.
Did his wife make it? No.
Better,
oh, yes, she did.
Better than the beautiful, there's nothing better than Pinetop-Lakeside. And look what we have here. We have all the great animals, the wolf. The owl is here, and the kids are throwing out candy. And there's just a cute time. Our town and our community.
Susie has a fan.
I have a fan. Somebody likes me. That's Christy, our town clerk. Everybody's helping them out, giving them more candy.
So let me try this again with the town of Pinetop-Lakeside. My papers were backwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So see,
you did that, and
yeah, and you did 3C.
So I did that. I'm talking about the town,
and then I'm going to go back to 34 and talk about Pinetop Fire.
There you go. They switched places.
Yep.
Yep.
Dedicated and compassionate professionals providing life safety through education, emergency response, and community involvement to anyone, anytime. We love our first responders. Our first responders are the backbone to this community, just like our town.
Yes, they are.
Our volunteers, our community members, we're all one big happy family.
I really think, I believe in that, Allison.
I do too.
I believe that what you said. I mean, there's always going to be.
And there we are with another engine, which is actually a Type 1. I don't know if you know that. I'm just throwing that out there.
So a Type 1, just throw it out. Tell me, what's the difference with a Type 1?
Well, a Type 1 is obviously our engine truck. It's not going to go on a fire. It's more of a first response truck to structure fires.
Okay,
so
that's where all the hoses are.
Yep, that's where the hoses are. So a Type 3 and a Type 6 is wildland.
Okay.
Oh, here it comes. We got our Pinetop tractors working on this stuff, getting rid of the...
This is the poop patrol.
Anybody needs some manure for their garden, you might want to swing on by real quick. That's liquid gold sometimes.
Oh, I know. And what's following at the very, very end of the parade is the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, our wonderful police department. They're renovating the police department.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So you're going to get, it's going to be, hopefully by the end of next year, it'll all be done. But the police department's being renovated right now, worked on.
And they need to.
That place is, they did.
I mean, that was an old school, like one of the first schools, right?
Yes. It was a Blue Ridge school.
Yep.
And there's our new commander. This is Dan Willie.
Wickley? Is it
Willie?
It's Willie?
Wilkie. I think it's Wilkie. Yeah, let's go with Wilkie. Yeah.
I need
more
water.
Then Chief Dan Barnes.
Yes.
Is our chief. He's been here for quite a few years. Dan is new to the force. And all of them, they're all here. So if you want to go really, really fast, go ahead. Because we've got all the police department
Woodland
parade.
Yeah. Everybody's speeding on Woodland right now.
Yeah.
Getting around the parade.
Yeah. When I went home last night from the town offices, I went like 45. I was laughing because all the police department was here at the town having barbecue.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Yeah, I knew that I was safe for a while.
For a little bit.
And we have our senior police volunteers, which are awesome guys and ladies, not just guys. And they come and they monitor, they watch your homes, they watch the businesses. They're out in force all the time, and we really appreciate the volunteers.
Dang, I cannot believe how much first responders we have here.
Isn't that
Look
crazy?
at that. I mean, this is incredible.
Oh,
What a showing. It just keeps going.
Keeps going.
Yeah. This is incredible. So time to, wave at these men and women out there. They're out there keeping us safe and partnering in our community to make sure that we have the resources we need in case we need them. Yeah. My husband always says, whenever you're driving, you see a cop, always wave.
Yeah.
Always wave. Hello. Yep. Yes. Look at them all lined up there. Oh, they're bringing in the traffic. That's what's happening there.
Okay.
They're bringing in the traffic. And believe you me, there are some traffic going on here right now.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I would not like to be out on the Highway 260 right now because they're going to come down in full force. But we have the car show today. Are we done here?
Well, it's blue skies right now. We're waiting for our exit, I think. So we got table. There we are. We're back on.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about community real quick and just to give a shout out to my girl, Miss Amy here with Maverick. Oh, she's gone now. She was there for a second. We're bringing in the police. I'm not letting you leave, Amy, until people see your beautiful face and the things that you do for this community. Because we're talking about community. There she is. We're talking about community, and we're talking about what the Maverick magazine does here. Always, if you want to know what's happening in the community, you want to see our community, she puts it in a brilliant magazine. Maverick magazine, you can pick them up anywhere. Really,
all right.
They're all out there. So thanks, Amy. Yeah, it's good to see you. And this Fall Festival, yes. Where are they going? Where are we going to head? Where are people heading next?
We've got the car show, about 550 cars strong. That's up at Pinetop Lakes Golf Course. And then we have an art show, which is out at the Orchard at Charlie Clark's. So it's a beautiful day to get out. Do not forget to get out and visit our beautiful White Mountains. And enjoy it.
Enjoy it and be safe. Remember, if you're out there on ATVs, helmet. If you're out there on our seatbelts. If you're out there on our lakes, life jacket. Really, prevention. You don't need to get hurt. You can still have fun. Be responsible in our beautiful White Mountains. Enjoy it. Get involved. You saw so many floats here. Get involved with tracks. Get involved with our sheriff's posses. Volunteer. Get into the community. You saw things for your kids to do. Get out there. Ballet of White Mountains. I mean, gosh.
Nature Center.
Oh, they say that there's nothing to do up here. There's too much to do up here. Get involved.
Our museum just opened up. We need to get our museum people to volunteer so that it can open a couple days a week.
Yes.
And come visit us at the town of Pinetop-Lakeside in the visitor center. We can send you everywhere and anywhere.
Take the survey.
You want to go.
Take the survey.
Take the survey. It's online, and I have copies of it.
Yes.
In the office. So
where do they go online to take the survey?
Pinetop-Lakeside-az.gov.
Yes.
Not
if you want a voice,
gov.
This is your chance.
Yep. So. Get on, click on survey, and it's a good survey. You should do it.
Yes, thank you everyone for watching and enjoying
Allison,
the parade.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, Susie, it was a blast. Loved it, loved it, lady. Thanks for the water tip.
You're welcome. Go home and practice Donovan.